In this lesson, I will show you how you can create a website in 30 seconds. Now you might be thinking that why there is need to learn how you can create a website in cybersecurity course. Well, as you are aware of the rapidly changing technologies, in today's world, everybody needs a website. If you are an individual, you need a website. If you have a shop, you need a website. If you have a business, definitely you need a website, right? So instead of learning how you can create your own website and going for the programming courses or learning programming languages or learning web development courses, that will take a lot of time, right? Or if you hire a developer, he will charge you a lot of money. So what's the best way to get a website, right? So as you know that artificial intelligence and machine learning are doing some of the important tasks in the world, right? Now I know that they are still in their developing stage, but artificial intelligence is capable of doing a lot of work and developing a website is one of them. So let's see how you can create your own website in 30 seconds. So you have to visit a website called bookmark.com, create your profile and then log in from your account. Okay, then here select create a website. Now this website uses IDA, which is artificial intelligence design assistant. Okay, so it's the world's first artificial intelligence design assistant which help you to create a website. So select this which says create a website. Okay, it says let IDA create your website in 30 seconds. Okay, so click on start now. Now it will ask you what kind of website you want, like accommodation, restaurants, social media marketing, photographers, coffee shop and a lot more. Okay, you can select any of them, right? So for now I will go with restaurants. Okay, so select this and click on next. Okay, it says enter name. Okay, so enter any name, you can change it later if you want. So let's say ABC. Click on next. Okay, it says add your own custom blog or e-commerce store with shopping cart. Click on no, next. Now here it will ask for your contact details because it will show this information on your contact us page of your website. Okay, so for now I will leave all this to blank and click on next. Right now it's asking for the menu positioning for your website. So let's go with this. Click on next. It says choose at least 2 images which appear on your website. So let's select this one and this one. Okay, so click on next. Okay, what's your website style? I will go with fresh. Click on create your website. Right, it says hang on, I am creating your website. So IDA is creating our website. Okay, now why we will use artificial intelligence to create a website? Because it will take very less time. Okay, and it is affordable as well, right? So it says sit back, your website will be ready in 30 seconds. Click on create my website and let's wait for 30 seconds. Now you have to trust me, I am not doing this work. Okay, the IDA will do this for us, right? So it's adding like about us page, call to action button, images and other content. Okay, so bookmark.com uses IDA, which is an artificial intelligence design assistant, to create a website in seconds, right? So we have to wait. Okay, your website is ready. Got it. Now it says all the images and videos in your website are free, but if you want to connect to this website to any of your domain, you have to pay approximately $12 per month. Okay, so got it. So click on home So this is our home page. Okay, you can also visit about and contact, right? You can publish your website or you can save it. You have also an option of editing the website. Okay, you can also create a new website if you don't like this website, and you can also edit this website. So click on edit. It says want a new website or change website style. So click on change website style. Okay, and click on do it for me. Okay, or you can skip as well. It says to change your website style, you have to select these things. So do it for me or skip. So here is the preview. See, it will create a website for you. Now it will also provide you an option of editing a website, right? So you can view the website in desktop, tablet or in mobile mode, right? Okay, now it says exit builder. So this is a website builder. Okay, you can click on designs. Okay, you can change your menus, color, background, etc., right? Okay, so I hope now you know how you can create your own website using artificial intelligence technology, right? Our today's topic is network and networking devices. A network consists of two or more computers that are linked in order to share resources and to exchange files. The networking devices are: first one is LAN, that is local area network. Second is modem or Wi-Fi router. Third is switch or server. And the last is Bluetooth. But in this session, I am going to teach you about Wi-Fi routers. A Wi-Fi router is a device that performs the function of a router and also includes the function of a wireless access point. It is used to provide access to the internet or a private computer network. And these are mainly of three types. First one is wired, second is wireless, and third one is hybrid. Now let's see the difference between wired and wireless router. From installation point of view, a wired connection is rather simple to set up. All you need is a connecting cable from your computer to your router, and wireless network take a bit more work to set up. And you will need to place the router in a location where your computer will receive a clear signal. And from security point of view, wireless network do pose some security risk because they are usually being broadcast in public places. Wireless signal encryption offers some protection, but wireless is still not secure as Ethernet and other wired connections. Here are some tips to secure your Wi-Fi router. Your first tip is change the SSID so that it is difficult for attackers to guess about manufacturer name and model number of router used. Our second tip is activate encryption. Use the latest encryption, that is Wi-Fi protected access 2. Our next tip is activate firewall for both private and public networks. Then turn off guest networks. Our next tip is turn off Wi-Fi protected setup. Then disable DHCP and use static IP range instead. Our next tip is turn on MAC address filtering. And our last tip is change the default password and use a strong password instead. Strong password means a combination of small and capital letters along with numbers and special characters, as you can see in this example. Okay? Now let's talk a bit about IP addresses. So, what is IP address? IP address is a unique identity of a computer system in a network. There are two types of IP addresses, or we can say there are two versions of IP addresses, IP version 4 and IP version 6. IP version 4 is a 32-bit network address and IP version 6 is a 128-bit address. And there are two types of IP addresses. First one is public and second is private. Public IP address is the one which is provided by your internet service provider to your modem. And private IP address is the one which is provided by your modem to the PC. Okay? let's not deep dive in IP addresses, so that's it for this tutorial. Hello and welcome to this tutorial. Our first method is brute force attack, and this is the theory part of brute force attack. Before proceeding to the practical part, you must know answers of below questions. Our first question is, what is brute force attack? A brute force attack is a trial and error method used to obtain information such as user password or a PIN, that is personal identification number. In a brute force attack, automated software used to generate a large number of consecutive cases as to the value of the desired data. This method tries each and every possible combination to get the desired password. Our second question is, what is brute force decryption? By password guessing, this method is a very fast when used to check all short passwords, but for longer passwords, other methods such as dictionary attack are used. Because a brute force attack takes too long. Now, our third question is, how does a brute force attack work? A brute force attack would likely start at 1-digit password before moving to the 2-digit password, and so on, trying all possible combinations until one works. And our last question is, how long does it take to crack a 8-digit password? Well, it depends on which type of password you want to crack, simple or complex one. It takes around 6 hours to 84 days depending upon the password used, and it is the weakest method among the 3 methods I have chosen. But when other attacks failed to crack the password, then brute force attack is the last hope of attackers and pen testers. Now at the end of this tutorial, I want to tell you about the sequence of methods explained in this course. I have placed methods according to their capacity to crack the security. That is, my method number 1 is the simplest and less effective than the remaining 2 methods. My second method is more powerful than the first one but less effective than my third method. And my last method is the most powerful to crack the security of any Wi-Fi. Never underestimate any of these methods, because who knows which method works in a specific situation. Okay? So that's it for this tutorial. Hello and welcome to the practical part of brute force attack. For your information, I am using Kali 2.0 as attacker machine and Windows 8.1 as the target machine, which is connected to a Wi-Fi. And for this practical, I am using an external wireless USB adapter, which is attached to my Kali Linux, because my internal wireless adapter is already being used by Windows 8.1. So to verify this, run ifconfig command and see wlan 0 is my external wireless adapter. So our first command is airmon-ng. Okay, so airmon-ng check kill. Use this command to kill processes that can cause problems in future. Our next command is airmon-ng start wlan 0. Use this command to put wireless interface into monitor mode. Then use aerodump-ng wlan 0 mon. Okay. Use this command to start capturing packets, and as you can see, we have an available Wi-Fi network and 2 devices are connected to this wireless router. It is mandatory that at least one device is connected to our target Wi-Fi in order to crack the password. So for now, use Ctrl+C to stop the process and continue with our command. Then use this command aerodump-ng with an option -c, which stands for channel number. In this case, the channel number is 1. Okay. So use 1, then --BSSID, which is the MAC address of the target Wi-Fi. Okay. So copy this from here and paste it in our command. Okay. Now use -w to save the captured packets and mention the path. So I want to save the captured packets on desktop by name test. Okay. Now mention the name of wireless adapter and press enter. Okay, now it's time to send the authentication packets to steal the authentication. But before continuing to our next command, see the files created on your desktop. Okay, so these are the files. And in this file, our captured packets have been saved. Okay, now open a terminal and then use our next command, which is airplay-ng with an option -0. Here you can mention the number of deauthentication packets you want to use. For now, I am using 200 deauthentication packets. If you want, you can use 0 for endless counting, that is, you have to stop it manually. Okay? But I am using 200 number of deauthentication packets to attack on my target machine. Now use option -a to specify the access point and mention the MAC address of modem. Now use option -c to set the destination, which is in this case is my physical machine. So I have to mention MAC address of my physical machine. Okay? And mention the name of wireless device and then press enter. Now as you can see, it starts attacking on my Windows machine. Okay, it is a type of a DOS attack, you can say. We are doing this just to capture the handshake. Okay, and when the process gets completed, you can see WPA handshake with the MAC address written here. Okay, now it takes a little bit time to catch the handshake, so I am going to pause this video for now. As you can see, we have got the handshake. Now it's time to perform brute force, and for this we are using the crunch command. So crunch is used to make a possible number of passwords. You have to mention the minimum length of password you want, followed by the maximum length of the password. Okay, and at the same time we want to match this password with the original one. So we use aircrack-ng with an option -a2 followed by option -b and MAC address of modem. -w stands for word list. For now, we have left it blank because we are generating passwords and matching it at the same time. And at last, mention the path of the file where we have captured the packets. Okay, and then press enter. Now our brute force attack is generating a long number of possible combinations. Okay, it is trying from the very first alphabetic letter, that is A. But if you want, you can specify your own letters. Okay, so now it takes hours to get the real password, and I am ending this tutorial. Hello and welcome to this tutorial. This is the theory part for dictionary attack. Now, what is dictionary attack? A dictionary attack is a technique or method used to breach the computer security of a password protected machine or server. A dictionary attack attempts to defeat an authentication mechanism by systematically entering each word in a dictionary as a password, or trying to determine the decryption key of an encrypted message or document. Dictionary attacks are often successful because many users and businesses use ordinary words as passwords. These ordinary words are easily found in a dictionary such as an English dictionary. Now, what are the limitations of dictionary attack? There are three main limitations of a dictionary attack. First one is delayed response. The second is account locking. And the third is use of multiple word password. First is delayed response. A slightly delayed response from the server prevents a hacker or spammers from checking multiple passwords within a short period of time. Second is account locking. Locking an account after several unsuccessful attempts, for example locking after 3 or 5 unsuccessful attempts, prevents a hacker or spammer from checking multiple passwords to log in. And the last limitation is dictionary attacks are not effective against systems that may use multiple words as password. And there are some similarities between dictionary and brute force attack. Both dictionary and brute force attack are guessing attacks. They are not directly looking for a flaw or bypass. Either can be online or offline attack. You can easily find a password dictionary online ranging from 1 MB to 97 GB. So that's it for the theory part. See you in the practical session. Hello and welcome to the practical part of dictionary attack. As you know, I am using Kali Linux version 2 installed in VMware Workstation and I have Windows 8.1 installed on my physical machine. Both are different operating system and each of them has different wireless adapter. Remember, you only able to hack any Wi-Fi if it is connected with at least one device. I mean, it is not possible to hack a Wi-Fi if it is not connected to any device. Now, when I use ifconfig command, I see that there is a new device connected to my system and it is a wireless device called as WLAN 0. But if you look carefully, this device has no IP address for now. So let's start our attack. So our first command is airmon-ng check kill. It is the same command as we used in the brute force attack. Use this command to kill any process that can cause problems in future. You may use this command with sudo if you are not a root. Our second command is airmon-ng start WLAN 0. This puts your wireless interface into monitor mode. Monitor mode is the mode where you can capture all packets even if they were not directed to your computer. Now to start capturing packets, use this command. aerodump-ng WLAN 0 mon. And as you can see, your system starts capturing all the packets which is in the range of your wireless adapter. And there is one connection available, you can see here. This is the one connection which is available for now and it is also our target Wi-Fi. And there is one device connected to this wireless router. Okay, now there are two devices which is connected to this wireless router. So now to capture and save packets of Wi-Fi, first of all we have to stop this process by pressing Ctrl+C. Now use this command aerodump-ng with an option -c which stands for channel number. Now our channel number is 1. So I use 1 --BSSID which is the MAC address of our target modem. This one. Copy and paste. Now use option -W to specify the path where you want to save the captured packets. For now, I want to save it on desktop by name test. Okay. And at last, mention the name of the wireless adapter. As you can see, some files are created on your desktop. Now we try to steal authentication from one of the device connected to our target Wi-Fi. And for this, open a new terminal and type airplay-ng with an option -0 and mention the number of deauthentication packets you want to use in this attack, followed by option -A which stands for access point and paste the MAC address of our target modem. Then use option -C to specify the destination, that is the MAC address of our target machine or target device which is connected to our target Wi-Fi. For now I am going to use the MAC address of my own physical machine. Okay. And at last mention the name and press enter. Right. Kali Linux now started attacking on Windows 8.1 and soon it breaks the connection and we get the WPA handshake. But it takes a little bit time, so I have to pause this video for a while. As you can see, we have got the WPA handshake, which means we got the password in encrypted form and it is saved in .cap files. Now it's time to crack the password, and for this use the command aircrack. So aircrack -ng -a2, 2 is the number stands for WPA. If you want to crack WEP, you can use 1 here. Use option -b, then specify the MAC of modem, and then -w, which stands for word list, that is your password dictionary. Mention the path of password dictionary here. And at last, mention the path of the file in which we have saved our captured passwords or packets. I am using here star.cap to include all the files with an extension .cap. And now press enter. See, it shows an error because I didn't got the password in the dictionary. Okay? It is so because I have not mentioned the original password in the dictionary, and also I have used a very short dictionary because I want to just show you the demonstration only. Okay? So that's it for this tutorial. Welcome to this tutorial. Our third method is Evil Twin method. Now, what is Evil Twin? Evil Twin is a type of Wi-Fi attack similar to website spoofing and email phishing. Here is how an Evil Twin attack works. A hacker sets its service identifier or SSID to be the same as an access point at the local hotspot or corporate wireless network. The hacker disrupts or disables the legitimate access point by disconnecting it and directing a denial of service attack against it or creating radio frequency around it. Users lose their connections to the legitimate access point and reconnect to the Evil Twin, allowing the hacker to intercept all the traffic to that device. It is the best method among all the three. So this is the short explanation about Evil Twin method. That's it for this tutorial. See you in the practical session. Welcome to the practical part of Evil Twin method. I am using Wi-Fi Slacks 4.11 for this session. As you can see on your screen, there are many options available. You can choose third option, change to English menu, but sometimes it doesn't work. So I opt for first option. Then again select first option, which is by default selected. Now it initializing Wi-Fi Slacks. And I have to pause this video as it takes around 2 minutes to start. And here is the desktop of Wi-Fi Slacks. Now open the terminal given below along with Chrome and Start button. Now type linset. To open this method, linset is not a social engineering tool. Now linset is starting in a while and it only works when it gets our external wireless adapter. If you want to use your internet wireless adapter, then you have to either install Wi-Fi Slacks on your physical machine or make a pendrive bootable with Wi-Fi Slacks and then run it. You can download ISO of Wi-Fi Slacks from internet, and for this go to the Google and type index of Wi-Fi Slacks ISO. Okay. Now select first option because we have only one wireless adapter available here. Now again select the first option to start monitoring process. And when you get the name of your target Wi-Fi here, then stop this process by pressing Ctrl+C. But for now we have to wait until we get the name of our wireless router here on our screen. I got the Wi-Fi name and one other device connected to it, and when I stop the process by pressing Ctrl+C, I get this screen. Okay. Now select first option and press enter as it is the only available Wi-Fi. Now again choose the first option which is recommended by your system. Now press enter. Select aircrack -ng. Again select the first option. Now it starts the DOS attack and looking for WPA handshake. As you can see, we got the handshake. Now it's time to confuse our target by making a clone of target Wi-Fi. And for this, close the terminal and select the first option. Then again select the first option. Now select your language. I selected English for now. It started the process. Now we have to wait until our target gets into it. Actually, we have two access points with the same name. And when our target clicks on fake Wi-Fi and tries to connect, then a login page opens up asking for password to connect, as you can see on your screen. Okay? But for this session, I am using Firefox. Okay? You will soon receive the same login page which can appear on your Chrome, but I want to open this page in my Firefox because Chrome has such a security that it doesn't send the password our target types in. So I prefer Firefox for this practical, and as I type the original password and press enter, I get the same password in my Wi-Fi slacks in a while. Okay? It takes around 15 to 20 seconds to get the original password. After user enters the original password, all processes get stopped and shows the password on your screen. Yes, it is the original password of my target Wi-Fi. Okay? And until user doesn't click on fake Wi-Fi, he is not able to use his original Wi-Fi. So that's it for this tutorial. Here are 5 important tips to secure your Wi-Fi from the attacks we learned in this course. So our first tip is use password which is larger than 12 digits so that it is too hard for brute force and dictionary attack to crack the password. Our second tip is always use complex password like this and not this one. Okay? Our next tip is disable DHCP and use static IP address instead. Then define a range of IP address by yourself to allow specific IPs to get connected. And our last tip is enable as much security features as available in your Wi-Fi settings like MAC filtering. Okay? So that's it for this tutorial.